Well, what happened at the Gowanda Correctional Facility last week? We first told you yesterday that several incidents involving inmates prompted an investigation by the State Department of Corrections. News 4's Luke Moretti is here with new information tonight. Luke?
Yeah, Jackie, tonight the union representing correctional officers is weighing in on the disturbances, calling this the new norm, the result, they say, of inmates becoming more violent. The Western Region Vice President for the union representing correctional officers tells News 4 there was an initial incident in the recreation yard and says it involved 9 inmates fighting with weapons.
After that, throughout a 3-hour period, there were 7 more fights in 7 different areas of the facility.
Joe Miano says additional staff from another facility were brought in to quell multiple disturbances Friday evening. He believes the fights were planned and coordinated and says the main issue involved a faction of inmates controlling phones within Gowanda's housing units.
It was very calculated as to, these fights taking place, and, by the time the responding officers got there, then, the inmates would comply, but luckily that there was nothing aimed towards staff, that it was all inmate-on-inmate incidents.
A state corrections spokesperson told us yesterday that staff conducted a frisk of select areas and that the facility has returned to normal operations.
They found some weapons. They didn't find a lot of weapons. They found some, not a lot. Homemade, makeshift knives or even some edge weapons, like razor-type weapons.
Miano says these types of incidents are becoming the new norm at Gowanda and the state's other correctional facilities.
Unfortunately, this is going to be the new norm. These are the inmates that are in our state prisons today are the most violent inmates in the history of the department, and it's not going to get any better.
Now, Miano says about 36 inmates were transported out of Gowanda Correctional Facility following the incidents on Friday. He says more staffing is needed to respond when these type of incidents occur. Now, there were no injuries to staff, according to the Department of Corrections and the Union for Correctional Officers. Luke Moretti, News 4.